Hello everyone and welcome back to another part in the speed, or the, not really a speed build, but the Build With Me series. I am hoping to get this place finished and that this will be the last part of this video. That's just kind of what I am hoping. I still don't have a name for this house. Go ahead and leave your thoughts down below. I don't plan on choosing a name until this house is actually uploaded and ready for download. And I came in here to look at the house and I decided I want something here. That happens a lot of times when I'm building, because I don't sit here and build all in one shot like a lot of the builders do. I tend to close out the game and come back later, and I will come back and think, oh, we need something here, or I need to change that. I don't like it as well as I used to, and just, things like that. So we're just going to go ahead and add just a picture. It needs to have something. So there we go. And I've already explained in the last part about saving your presets, so I'm not going to go into that again. That's all I did was choose a preset. So let's just go ahead and go in here and see about getting something in here. I'm not exactly sure how I got this stupid little spot here. You can't really do anything with those one squares because everything makes the Sims get stuck, like they can't use it or anything like that, and it's just not. I think what I'm gonna do is make this room. I think this is gonna be the room that's gonna be for like maybe children. Here, actually, let me look. See how big these rooms are. Yeah, I think they're both gonna have to have single beds because a full bed is 3 by 2, and as you can see, that takes up most of this room here, and then you can't even fit one over here at all. So these rooms really aren't that big. We're gonna have to stick with single width beds. I'm gonna go ahead and do a bunk bed, I think, in this one. So this is still going to be, I think, the kids, like, child size age room. Oh, I don't really like the bunk beds too much. I'm not really a big fan of this, like, metal looking one. A lot of times I tend to choose this one just because it's a little bit more fun. And then sometimes I think, yeah, I tend to choose this one sometimes too. I think I'm going to go ahead and go with this one. Yeah, I think that'll work. I'm going to go ahead and put the cheat on. I forgot to put that in, so move objects on. There we go. Because I don't like, my thing right here is this gap. I don't like that gap. Think about it. In your house, is your bed really like super far from the wall? Mine's not. It's up against the wall. So, and I'm just going to move this out. I don't like how it goes into the windows like that. That's definitely not like realistic. So, alright, and usually your end tables are going to snap to wherever your bed is. So even if you move your bed just a little bit like that, the end table will still snap where it needs to be and it won't be in the way. So we're just going to go ahead and grab this one. I like this one because it has toys on the bottom. So as you can see, it'll just, usually it goes into place. So it should be fine as long as, if you're unsure, just move it back. A lot of it is just being too close or too far forward. Alright, so let's go ahead. We're going to put, a lot of times with the kids' rooms, I tend to start decorating a little bit before like the walls because I just kind of want to get a feel of the room on where things are going to go. I want this toy box. Toy box will fit right there. It shouldn't be in the way. They should have a desk probably of some sort. I don't know if a desk will fit, to be honest. No, because I don't think we have a desk that is just 1.5 in squares. So, see, yeah, they're going to be huge. So we can't really do that. Let's just go ahead and get like a bookshelf. We'll put a bookshelf here. Oh, maybe, there we go. Turn it just a little bit. We can probably put in some toys, I guess, down here on the floor. Try to make it a little bit, you know, messy. The kids are in here. Now you can't make it too messy because then the Sims will get stuck, of course, as always. I like to use this thing just because it just looks like something that a kid would like to have in their room. Let's go with, what other stuff do we want to put in here? I would like them to have a desk, but I feel like it's just going to get in the way. Let's see, what kind of stuff do they have in here? They don't really have a lot. Even if you get Generations pack, they just don't seem to have a lot going for them. Where do I want to put this thing? You know what, I don't want it up there. Let's set that down there, and then we'll put something else up there. There's a light. Let's go with, where is it at? It's a dragon. I want to use the dragon this time. It is store content, but it is a free item, so it's not, you know, you don't have to pay for it. So let's go ahead and put the dragon in. I can't remember what it's from. So, but there we go. Now we can slide this over because that is now in the way. But yeah, the only store content I'm putting in here is anything that would be free. All you have to do is just download it. You don't have to purchase it, so don't worry about that. Go ahead. Is there room? No, I put it on the angle, diagonal, so there's no more room for that. But I do like to use this horse. Let's use this one. We'll just kind of go to this setting. They can usually still get it into the horse, even if you like kind of like move it. Based on its grid, that I would think would be fine. That looks like it'd probably be okay. So we're going to put that right there. They might clip in the wall a little bit, but they should be fine. We'll go ahead and put in a light. I like to use just this pumpkin thing. What color did we use the nursery? Nursery's in yellow. So why don't we... I feel almost... Let's just go ahead and make this like a bluish color or green. We'll go with green. Let's go ahead and put in a wallpaper. I like in the children's rooms, I like to pick the one that has the high paneling because I like to do something fun on the wall. So we'll go ahead and put this in. And when I mean fun, kind of something a little bit on the crazy side. Okay. Apologize for that pause. I actually really had a yawn. I've been fighting yawning this whole entire time. It's like, man, I really need a yawn. And I'm not even tired. But we're going to go ahead and change this to white. There we go. It'll kind of give it like a beadboard type of look. I don't know. I feel that's cleaner than the wood color. So let's go ahead. Oh, I didn't want to. Well, no, that'll work. Yeah, we'll do that. It just makes it, I don't know, look more clean. I like that. So we'll go ahead and we'll come into the theme here. And we're just going to pick something kind of crazy. Something fun. Something that a child would like. Probably not leaves. What's this one? Probably not flowers. No. Something that we could maybe have that would be a green color. I mean, that's definitely green. I would have to tone it down because that's too green. So if we were to maybe make that look more like dirt that they're on, and maybe instead of having this bright green, we would do like a spruce tree green. And then let's go to these flowers and maybe make them like, ooh, that changed all of them, not just, okay, we'll just go with that because I'm thinking a green theme. Now the animals, I think they're too orange, so I'm just going to come down over here and then darken it a little bit. There we go. Now that looks a lot nicer. Actually, that's quite a nice one, actually. I really actually like that. I'm going to save this. There we go. Oh, okay. I've never saved a paneling. Well, that's first. I wasn't expecting that to pop up. So there's our wall. I think that actually looks really nice, actually. So we're going to go ahead and come in here. Actually, I need to get out of that so we can go into a smaller category, because remember what I said in the past parts about your smaller categories, you will move a lot faster. I tend to just go in here in general. It'll pop me straight into the bathroom set or the plumbing and in sinks, and that's just a pretty quick category. So now we'll be able to move around in Create Style much faster. Let's go ahead and grab, I no longer have this color saved. Yeah, that's the same one. It almost looked lighter, so I wasn't sure. So the wood color I'm using is 6B6356 is the common color hex or code that I've been using for a lot of the wood in the house. So I'm just going to come over here, highlight it again, Control V, and that will darken it. There we go. Alright, which I think gives it still a more rustic look when it comes to, you know, like our wallpapers. I think it works really good, really well with that. And now I have a crazy wallpaper, so I don't really want their bedding to be like crazy in style. Definitely no, we don't want flowers. Oh, well, interesting. I did not realize that that's what that was, to be honest. I don't think ever clicked on it, so I really didn't know. This may not be too bad if we maybe come over here. I like to stick in this like dollar area or this lighter area, and then I like to just darken it. It just seems to be less bright. I don't really like the bright. So we're going to go ahead and do that, but we're going to make that lighter so that can pop a little bit. And then this, we're just going to kind of tame that, or you know, tone that down just a little bit. Maybe give it, where do we want to put it? I don't want to make it too green. There we go. And I don't know if I'm digging this color, this lighter one. Why don't we try making it darker? Yes, that looks better. That looks like they bought it to match the wallpaper. That looks much nicer. And I like to leave the sheets white because any other color seems to look dingy, so I tend to leave them white. Let's go and of course, you know, all children are going to be different. They're not going to want the same thing as their siblings. So let's pick, what is this pattern? Oh my, no. You know what? Why not? Because we could, oh, I hate grabbing this and just moving it because it always looks bad. So let's do that, but let's darken it. Yeah, there we go. You know what? That don't even look bad. It even matches the one on top, so that works. So now we're going to go and darken all of our wood that we have in here. I'm just going to go through and pull all the swatches down. And we're going to come over here and do the same thing. Now this is the handle, so don't automatically just bring everything down. This is the drawer handle. And with it being darker wood, I want it to pop. So I'm just going to go ahead and change that, freshen it up a little bit. So there we go. As you can see, we're moving around pretty easily because I'm in that smaller category. So just remember that when you're in CAS, to be in that smaller category, and then it'll move a lot faster. Let's go with, I tend to go with something that's, that matches. But let's go, if you pick different ones, you get a different design. Let's go with that one. I'm just going to leave it go as is. And then let's change this light to a green one. That works. Why make it difficult on yourself? If they already have the color up here, just click on it. Just use what they have. Okay, so now we need to put stuff on their walls. So we're thinking, child age, so what is that in this game? 10? Probably, I guess. They come across to me as like a 10-year-old-ish. So let's go ahead and hang this. I always feel this is too low. So we'll just go ahead and put it up here a little bit. There we go. And then They probably could be, you know, have something like that. Let's move this over. It's probably going to clip through, isn't it? Oh, nope, it did not go through, although that mirror, or that window, is backwards. There we go. We can't have the latch to open it outside. We can just leave it in that gray, or that brown. Not everything that you buy in the store is going to match your wood, so we'll just let that be different. I like to use the rug. See, where is it? I like to use this one just because I think it's fun. And then we can change the color. I don't know if I've got a preset for a green. No. We have like a bluish one, which, you know, kind of works. We'll just go with that. Bring in some blue. I'll come over here. Obviously, this is painted. You can't change. I wish you could change the flower colors, but they're all the same. Like all the flower or the stars, they're all the same. So you can't really change it. So, but we can. Well, I guess that is dinosaurs. You know what? We're just going to leave it. I'm not going to mess with it. We're just going to leave it. Works. Okay, let's go back to putting stuff on the wall for decorations. What are these? Maybe, I guess. There we go. I like to pick wall hangings that look like they would actually fit the room. I don't just put stuff in the walls just to do it. I like it to kind of go like this. Looks like something that they would have in their room. Let's go with, they might have a dancing bunny. There we go. Don't bust the picture, Mom, when you walk in the bedroom. Let's grab, that's a little bit too young. Toddler age painting. What else do we have? I'm telling you, Generations is good because it does give you more stuff, but honestly, there really still isn't anything. They probably like, gosh, that is so big. It like hangs over. But they would probably like planes. Let's go ahead and give them the planes. Let's go ahead and just get a curtain in here. Just something simple. Let's bring it down. There we go. Alright, let's go ahead and recolor this. Oh look, I have green. Or I should say they have a green. Whether it's a good green, I don't know. Oh, it ain't too bad. I don't know about the curtain rod. Let's change that. There we go. Alright, so that actually doesn't look too bad. And I would say their room is done. I don't spend a lot of time on kids' rooms. I throw in some stuff and that's usually about it. Okay, so in here we're going to go ahead, we're going to put the bed in this little cubby area here. Like I said, I am trying to see if I can get this done in one part. So I apologize if it goes a little bit longer than usual because I really just want to have this house done so we can get it up for download and you guys can get it as well. Let's pick, I like the sleigh bed. The sleigh beds are one of my more favorites. I like them in real life and in the game, so we'll go ahead with that one. It feels more sophisticated, I guess you could say. I don't even know if it's really sophisticated that is the word I want, but it feels more older, like it's not little kid, child, you know, type of bed. It's more older, so it's kind of why I picked that one. There we go. Give it an end table. And then we need a dresser because we're thinking older teenage age here. So we want, yeah, I don't like the lights on that stupid thing. I think we can recolor this to look nicer. I think. I don't know. I might have to come back to it and try to recolor it once I get some lighting in here. I just want to get some of the furniture in and see what I'm working with. Just keep bouncing back and forth. Let's go to this one because that stone category is smaller, so it won't take as long. This sim would probably want a desk. We probably should have a desk for them to come in and do their homework. So let's just, that's coffee table. Let's click here. Let's give them this desk. It goes into the windows, unfortunately. How about this one? What is this one? They're all going to do that, I think. Can you pull out just a little bit? That way, you know, the sim can actually get to the window and open it. Not that they technically can. Let's go ahead. We need a chair. Oh, just a basic chair. You want just a basic chair that's wooden. Go into this miscellaneous here. I don't even know why it's here, but there is the UV by whatever chair. It's just a basic wooden chair. So why it's under miscellaneous instead of in the dining room? Dining chairs? I don't really know. But that's where your basic wooden chair is. So we're going to go ahead and get a bookshelf then as well. Plenty of room right here for a bookshelf. I think, I see I didn't move it, so I should be able to put in a shelf on top so we can decorate it a little bit. There we go. We'll just raise it up well, actually I need to raise it up a lot to start with. It did not turn right. Yeah. In order to get stuff on it, we have to have it up high off of the bookshelf. Otherwise you can't put nothing on it. Well, I mean you can, but it's kind of a struggle. You'll fight with it a little bit more. Let's go ahead and just put, yeah, I gotta raise, turn, there we go. You see how I had to move the screen to where I'm looking on top of it because it was not wanting to be up there. Let's go ahead and get a flower. That'll just be another light in the room. There we go. And now we can bring it down. There we go. Alright, so there's a little bit of light there. Let's go ahead and grab, I think this floral table lamp is free, but honestly I haven't had to look it up in a long time that I don't remember. This New Year's one is. That's in something. I don't know. One of those things anyway. Let's put that lamp there. I kind of like that one. Let's change it up a little bit and give her, I'm thinking, you know, going reddish, kind of the colors I'm thinking. I really like this lamp. I didn't realize it was a duck at first. The first time I used it until I was playing in the house, or no, I think I was taking pictures. I was like, oh my gosh, that's a duck. I didn't even notice. There we go. Alright, so her room's a little bit cramped, but it'll be alright. I kind of want to darken the carpet in here. I just want to darken it. I'm not big on changing colors too much. I might maybe take it a little blue, like a navy blue type of color, but I don't really mess with the colors too much. I view her as wanting white items. No. I changed my mind. We're just gonna go dark. I don't think this one is going, this table is going to look good being white. Darken that up a little bit. Let's come over here. Now this might be okay white, just not stone. So let's go through. Yeah, you know, that don't look too bad being white. Now we probably could maybe make the table or the top part of it stone, but maybe have a nicer stone than what they were. Oh, okay, never mind. The whole thing will turn stone. I was hoping it was just the top. So no, we're going to go back to white. And then we're going to make this, we're going to darken this up just a little bit. We're going to bring that, well, maybe not there. There we go. There we go. Just have that a little bit darker. Now this is more like a purplish color. I want it to be more reddish color. So we're going to go over here and then we're going to darken it. There we go. I'm going to actually put this on the lamp shade as well. Just try to match the color up a little bit. There we go. It's hard to believe, honestly, when you think about it. A lot of these objects can be really ugly when you first look at them. But when you go through and you just start changing their colors, they actually, I mean, look at that lamp. That looks so much nicer now, I think. In fact, I'm going to save it. I like the way that lamp looks, so we're just going to save it. Alright, so walls in this room. I think in this room I want to do a plain wall but have a ceiling border. So how are we going to do a ceiling border, you ask? We're going to come into this wallpaper here and we're going to pick this, like, seriously butt ugly wallpaper that is just the nastiest thing ever. I mean, who actually thought this looked good? I mean, really. This is the worst. One of the worst ever. So I'm going to take this one because I can create a border. So the border, I think that this one would want... See, that don't look very good. I want something that I can turn reddish. Those flowers would probably be really pretty in red. So we're going to go with that, and then we're going to come to this other one here, and we're going to drop down to the paint, and we're going to pick this paint here. And we're going to come back to the flower design part and we're going to start to change its color. So I want that to be a little more dull or creamy or white, whatever you want to call it. And we're going to come back into this red, but we're going to darken it. Let's see, it's getting the red. This is not darkening well at all. I want you to be red, not pink. We'll just have to keep trying until we get it. I think this one will be really pretty if we can get it right. So there we go. We're going to come over here and we're going to also kind of, there we go, brighten them up. This one, what would it look like if we made them yellow, these flowers? Not that they're really changing. Oh, now they're changing. I was like, not like they were changing any. But they did a little bit. There you go. You know, that actually looks really nice. And what I like to do, if I were to use a border in my actual house, I'd probably match up, you know, one of the like this background color to paint my walls. That's why I usually take it and try to match it up. It never does because it is a different texture, but the most you can really do is try to get it close. It usually just needs to be darkened or lightened. So we're just kind of slowly, ever so slightly, move that just a little bit. There. That kind of gets rid of that harsh line of where the border is. I think that looks really nice. I like that. It looks good. Alright, so we're going to go to the bed. And we're going to change its color to the color we've been using. We're going to put that down there because I think that metal piece right there is kind of stupid. And again, I prefer the sheets to be more white. There we go. And then I'm just going to give them this, but we're going to change it a little bit. I want it more maroon than that bright color. That'll probably work. That looks good enough. Okay, so we're going to come over here to this one and we're just going to recolor it as well. There we go. Yeah, if only the drawer handle was, you know, changeable and not that whole entire section. There we go. And then we're just going to move this over here. Change that all up. There we go. Awesome. Okay, so now, of course, we want them to do homework on this table, so we don't want to sit here and block too much of it. So we're going to come back in here, go into the kids. They have, like, I guess this is more a teenager. So we'll go and grab this pencil holder and keep it off to the side so they can sit here and do their homework. Maybe some tissues. Maybe there's some books sitting. Can I put that somewhere else? Yeah, we don't want to take that middle spot. Okay, so now let's go ahead and put in some curtains. Hopefully that's not poking through. No. Some of the curtain rods I've noticed will poke through to the other side, and I hate that. Positively hate that. So let's go ahead and, you know what, that kind of matches her bed, the bedspread, so we're going to go ahead with that. Put this over here. What color do we want? That works. I'm not gonna be too picky about it. That looks fine to me. So, all right. So her room looks nice. It's like, I think, warm color. The coloring just feels warm. So let's go ahead on walls. She would probably want, or he, you know, if you like red, that's fine. He, you know, she, he, I don't really care. So let's go ahead. I never do. I put whatever sim I have inside the beds. I don't pay that close attention. Now I think this, whatever this color is just positively ugly. So we're just going to go ahead and change that. And then we're going to, I love it when it's a picture like this, that you can actually, when you do go and change it, you can pick a different one, not that. Let's go with that. But we're going to go and make it so it matches. There we go. There we go. So that works. Over here, let's put, let's put the little kitty on the wall. What do we have over here? Some wolves. I imagine they would probably like that. Maybe a calendar by their desk. I don't know about being bright green. Can I color that? No, it's not even on the wall. Am I the only one who thought this was on the wall? I honestly thought that was on the wall. Let's bring it down to their level to where they would actually be able to reach it. There we go. Okay. Now let's give this one a rug. Let's do a heart. Why not? I have a purple one saved. Yeah, don't really like that. Let's go with, I don't know, let's make it a red color. There, that works. Okay, I think that's actually probably pretty good. We got all kinds of things, you know, on the walls for them to look at. The interior is finished. The only thing really left is exterior. See, we didn't do a washer and dryer, right? No, this house does not have one. Oh my goodness. We do need to have probably a swing or something, or a slide. And I think we could probably put a slide underneath this tree. That would be a nice place. That way they can slide on the slide and get ticks falling in their hair and everything else. Because playing underneath the tree, that is all I think about, is some stupid ticks falling out of the tree and landing on you. Anyway, we're going to put a slide there anyway. So, good thing Sims cannot have ticks. There we go. There you go, children. Get underneath there and come back infested with ticks. I don't really care too much on the way it looks. That's better. But I didn't really like the first color of that. So there's the slide. What else do they have? Teeter-totter. Doesn't take up too much room. There, so they can play, you know, in teeter-totter, and then, yeah, that'll work. And the rest of the yard, honestly, I probably wouldn't do anything. Now, is there, yeah, there's a gate right there for them to get out. Let's bring this closer. Let's put it over here. Probably be okay. There you go. And then we'll probably go ahead and put some outside benches. So the ones I like to use, you go into the miscellaneous comfort, and I don't know, I just always grab this one. They look comfy. I don't know, something about this one looks comfy. And I had this little, well, there's that one. I thought this was, no, this one. It wasn't a preset. It's just one that the game already has. It just, this chair just looks so comfy. I could sit in it. Sit there and watch. And then I usually just copy it because it would take too long. Where do we want to put this next one? The door's there. Where do we want to put this one? There's like no room. Can we really only have one chair? Seriously? Let's go ahead. I mean, it's not even enough room out here, I don't think, even for a table. Where's tables? Dining room table. Let's pick this one, which kind of looks like it would go outside. Like you could have it. Yeah, I guess there's probably room to an extent. I know somewhere in here you can get umbrellas. I don't use them enough to even have a clue where they are. I think they're in the miscellaneous decor. I don't use them enough to remember where I grab them. I usually have to stop recording and then try to find them before starting my recording again because I never remember actually where they are. Okay, so I was right. I apparently skipped over it right away. So like right here in the miscellaneous decor, it's like literally right here. You go down a little bit. You have a less tight or whatever umbrella, and then you have one over here, which I think is a little bit nicer. That's the one I'm going to pick. This table really needs to be a different color. It doesn't match the umbrella, and I like the way the umbrella looks, so we're just going to go ahead and change it. That kind of seems to fit the umbrella better, so we're going to go ahead and go with that. And then we need some chairs. Some kind of chair that would look like it could stay outside, that you wouldn't have to take them in if it were to rain. Do they have chairs like that? I think these do. No, that definitely looks like it's cushion. What's this? Just a basic wooden chair. Let's go with, I don't see one that looks like it would be outside. I mean, you got these, or that don't even look like that would hold you up. What's this look like? That kind of looks, I mean, it might be okay. Maybe if we make it whatever this is, so it looks like it's supposed to go to this. And then I think that's the, oh no, I'm in the umbrella, crap. Don't change the umbrella. I like the way the umbrella looks. There we go. You know what? That works. It is a Sims after all. It's not like the stuff actually gets wet. There we go. And my chairs went in fine, so that tells me the chairs are usable. So there, we actually have a table and chairs. Okay, I want to continue. I want to put, I like to have a few of the benches. I like to put them out here too. Out in front. There we go. Let's put one there. And then this room apparently never got touched. So what we're going to do is put in the lighting. So ceiling lights, I just like these basic lucid lights. You gotta go up a floor and place them in. That way they look in the right spot, but they're not going to light it up down here. So to do that, we need to open up the ByDebug. So testing, cheats, enabled, whoops, true. And then we're going to open up ByDebug on. There we go. And that opens up this little question mark here. We're going to go to miscellaneous objects. And right here, is the 1x1 ceiling light. And this is the one that is invisible when you are in live mode. So there we go. Alright, so that'll light up all that and you won't see it. Let's do a wallpaper. Now your Sims are still going to think, yeah, they're still going to think that this is an unfinished room because the floors, you know, are that spray train spray stuff. So unfortunately they're still going to get that mood lit if they happen to be in, you know, the garage. But let's just go ahead and pick something that looks like it can go in a garage. Yeah, not that. I thought maybe it was something else. Not that, definitely. A lot of times I pick this, but because, you know, I don't want, it's going to look funny down below. That's going to be weird. So maybe we should just pick this one. It doesn't have any like trim. There we go. And then I'm going to darken it up because it's brighter down there from the lights. I don't like it to have too much of a color difference. There we go. That's better. You're still going to have it regardless, no matter what. You're going to see, you're going to know where the, you know, different levels are. There isn't anything you can do about that other than just do your best to ignore it and not worry about it. We're just going to recolor that to be the same. And get this. It could just be wood as well. There we go. And then we need railings. Apparently I didn't put railings in on the stairs for some reason. There we go. We're going to color them white. And then we're going to put that on the front steps as well, since apparently I forgot. There we go. Oh, it didn't go. There we go. Alright. So I think, honestly, I think the house is complete. Looks complete to me. Just doing a last time look over on it. I mean, I don't do, oh, that's right, train paint. Oh my goodness, you guys, I about forgot train paint. We can't forget that. Almost. The house is almost done, you guys. It's almost. So we'll just put a little bit here where it looks like, you know, their feet would go. There we go. I know this is the sand, but you'll see what I'm doing in a little bit. There you go. So I'm picking a little sand here, and usually there's a spot that'll be a little bit darker. It's usually where the dirt is dug up a little bit more. There we go. So like you can do it right here, make it a little bit darker where they slide and their feet go down. And then let's get that. There we go. So we can stop bouncing. There we go. Alright, so now we're just going to go ahead. You know what? We don't even have railings over here. Oh my gosh. Why did I forget all the railings? How did we forget all the railings, you guys? I don't even know. Okay. Let's get the railings in. There we go. Alright, now let's go to our train paint. So I'm just going to go ahead and grab a dirt. I don't care which one. And I'm just going to go around the bottom of, around underneath. It just makes it look, you know, a little bit better, almost like maybe you had a weed problem and you were spraying weeds and now there's nothing there. I don't know. But it just gives it a little bit more of a realistic look, a more finished look, I guess you could say. It doesn't have to be perfect, just kind of put it in sloppy. There we go. Really? There we go. And that would bug me to have one there that was not colored. That would seriously bother me. Alright, let's move to this side. Oh, we already did most of this side. There we go. And then this is the gate. So put a little bit right there. Okay, you guys. I think the house is... Oh my goodness. I am jumping the gun again. We haven't done exterior lighting. It is going to be so dark at this house if we don't have exterior lighting. Oh my goodness, I can't believe I forgot. Alright, we need one that hangs because we have all these windows here, so we can't really have one that it's on the wall. There we go. We have that ceiling there, so you know, it works. It works. Okay, and then I like to hide lights in the landscaping. It just brightens up the landscaping, adds some more lighting. There we go. Get a little bit more in here. That way when your Sims are outside, you can see them. I hate not being able to see my Sims. We're going to hide them inside the plants. Whoops. Whoops. There we go. Let's get down a floor. That way the light actually goes. There we go. So yeah, if you have a fire and you see a whole bunch of lights just kind of sitting outside around where the trees used to be, that's because I put a whole bunch in there and hid it. Alright, so let's go ahead and do on these. We don't want a hanging one this time. I usually just fall to this one. Just put it in. There we go. There we go. Now there's a light there, and I think now I think we are done. Officially finished. I don't know where the mailbox is. The mailbox is here, but you know, is it really worth moving the mailbox? Because all it's going to do is move again when you place the lot. It's just going to go somewhere else. So anyway, the house is done. Again, go ahead and leave your ideas down below on you know, what you would like this house to be named. I will choose a name when it's completely done. I plan on putting just a basic speed build up as well for those that don't want to sit and watch this entire series. Oh, that was grass. I forgot we didn't do underneath the trees. But anyway, I'll probably do like a speed build for those that don't want to sit and watch this entire series. You just want to watch it being built in general. So I will have a name for the house then. And that probably won't be, let's see, this will be posted this coming Friday, or actually you'll be watching it today, which is Friday for you, but it is Saturday for me. So this will be put up, and then the speed build for it will be the week after. So you'll have another week from seeing this house. You'll have a whole week to give me a house name. So any house name, go ahead and leave down in the comments below on any of the house videos for this series. Go ahead and leave your name, and the name will be chosen on the speed build when this is uploaded. It will be chosen then, and you'll see if your name is the winner. So again, thank you for joining me in this build with me. I hope you learned new techniques. I hope you learned things that maybe you can give a try in yours. If you have any questions, go ahead and leave them below. Any comments, anything, go ahead and leave them below. And I will see you next time. Have a wonderful day. Bye.